Welcome to the Self Love Strong podcast. We'll explore the power of positivity and purpose towards your goals. Whether you're setting a goal or just looking to achieve it, this podcast is for you. See, I believe that a positive mindset and a strong sense of purpose are to reaching your goals and simply living a healthy and fulfilling life. So join me as we dive into our topic to are your yeses bringing you stresses as you work towards your goals? Get ready to unleash your inner power, embrace your purpose, and move positively as you achieve your goals like never before. So let's get started on this journey together. Hey, friends, this is Sam, your coach, and I'm excited for this episode with you. I know we've been so long as we've had this moment to share together, and I'm super thankful for it with you. But yes, friends, hey, I know it's been a while. How's it going? How's it going? I believe this episode right here, friends, can not only keep you on track, set you up for success, but really fundamentally change your life if you let it. So I'm going to dive right into our topic here, friends. Yes, are your yeses, are your yeses bringing you stresses as you work towards your goals? We're going to have a framework today here, friends. Yes, YES is your framework. So you're going to write that Y, give it a little space, a E, and that S. And friends, I really want to talk about yes. What are the things you're saying yes to? And like, really, are the yeses going to get you to your goal or the thing that you're really looking to achieve this year? Because I found myself saying yes, especially for me. I'm kind of in that service industry. So I'm always there, willing to give that helping hand, willing to spend time. But I really had to be intentional this year, especially as a small business owner, of what are the things that I'm really saying yes to and are really going to get me and propel my goal forward. Because sometimes I realized that I was in service, I was making a sacrifice towards my goal. I want to say that again. Many times I found myself in trying to be a place of service. And in that place of service, I was sacrificing my goal. Has anybody found themselves there? Has anybody found themselves in a situation where you're looking to make that impact, looking to change your life, looking to stay the course, but I was sacrificing my peace, sacrificing my goal, and sacrificing the things that I'm really looking to achieve this year? So I want to really help ourselves identify some of those things. And it's really going to come down to our why. And our why is you. There's some of these questions I had to really ask myself is why was the time that I was saying yes bringing me stress? Is it really comes down to you. What is important to you? What are you willing to do? What is really congruent to what you're looking to achieve this year? What is going to not only propel your goal forward, because I'm not so much times in service looking for something in return, but I found myself saying yes to things, and the more so the stress was, why me? Was I the last resort? Was I the only person willing to say yes? And why was this yes giving me so much stress? And the times when I was saying yes to things that were really giving me stress, it ended up being something that really wasn't congruent with me, really wasn't something that I felt knowledgeable about, or really something that I didn't feel helpful for. And I didn't communicate that. When I didn't communicate that, it not only brought stress upon me, but it brought stress upon the person, because I was saying yes to something that not only did I not have knowledge about, then they were going to have to teach me in the process. And who wants to do that when they're really looking to help somebody, right? So when it really comes down to why me, I want you to identify that what is important to you and what can you achieve when it comes to your goal. And it was at that time that I identified what my why was going to be. Now that we've identified of why it's important, why it has to be you, and what is it, can it propel your goal forward? I really had to dive into my E. And my E was asking that question to myself, is it an energy drain or is it an energy gain? Because I realized times when I was saying yes to something that was bringing me stress, it ended up being that when I felt that stress, it was the energy uh, drain. And when that energy was drained, it wasn't only helpful for that situation, but I really didn't feel motivated. And it felt like when it came time to say yes, I mean, have you ever said yes to something? Like I remember saying yes to a move this time, right? So usually I'm a strong guy, so I'm totally comfortable with that. But in this situation, to help somebody move, they wanted me to organize some things for them through that process as well. And I found myself in a situation where it was a total energy drain for me because for me, when it comes to move, I'm like, give me the heavy stuff. I'll throw it in there. Bada boom, bang, bing. And they were like, help me uh, um, kind of organize some things in a room. Now, for me, when it comes to moving, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably not the best at this. I just grab the box. I throw the stuff in the box. I take the box. I throw it on I throw it on the thing. I figure like you can sort it later, but that's just not how this person wanted it to do at this certain time. So I found myself in an energy draining situation because it was not something that was comfortable for me to do, but it wasn't something that I really do myself. So I was saying yes to something that was an energy drain for me. But I realized that the times when I said no, or I said, hey, I can't do that, but I'll do this, it really became a gain for me. Because in that situation, I said, hey, I don't really feel comfortable really organizing your stuff for you. But I could turn it to a gain by saying, hey, these are my strong suits. I'm good at lifting the heavy stuff, putting it on the truck. And you can really, when I realized that I had not only had energy in that situation, but it was more helpful for them because they weren't telling me where to put stuff, right? So when you solidify some of those things, are your yeses bringing you stresses? Have you identified it as an energy drain or is it energy gain? Because when it's an energy drain, it's really you're gonna feel like you're dragging your feet. I remember there's times when I've said yes to something that's just like an energy drain, and you're like, "Oh, my car breaks down, or my legs tired, or something." Just you're at the last second, like I can't make it. But you want to be helpful, and I get it, but it doesn't have to always be you. And now that we've solidified as if it's an energy drain or a gain, it really came down to what S is for success. What does success look like in that situation? Because I know many times one of my favorite quotes is, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up there. You'll end up not where where you don't want to be. And I realized that the times when when I said yes to something and I didn't have a success in sight, it not only felt like the clock was moving so slow, but we never knew what the end point was. And when you don't know where that end point is, you don't really have those steps lined up. And many times I remember we would set something up and it'd be like, we didn't know what success looked like. And when we didn't know what success looked like, efforts were scattered in places, really not giving us that straight line to where we were looking to achieve. So when it became time to where we were done in every area. And then we figured out we were done. Like, you almost like you don't know when you're done. But many of the times when I had that map for success, it was not only a straight line to getting us to what we're looking to achieve, but I felt like the guesswork was completely out because we knew the next step. So when it comes to are you saying yes to your stresses, I really like to say that why comes down to what is important to you and what are you willing to do. And then we're going to go into that E, which is it an energy drain or is it an energy gain? And then when we come to the S, it's realizing what is success for the situation. And I believe when all those three come together and you got your answer, that you'll really be able to not only say yes without the stress, but you'll be able to bring your best. I'm super thankful for you guys. Hey, I want to share something with you. So I set this goal to become a speaker. So I'm going to be doing this every single Friday, every time, sharing this with you, honing this skill. And I'm excited and thankful for you to be a part of the journey. But hey, I got something even better. You know how we talked about the energy drain and that energy game? My friend Spencer is doing a free energy vampire course. Now, what is that, Sam? It's an opportunity for you to maybe identify some of those energy drainers in your life that you might not even know about. And the best part about this is a 100% free course. But if you're willing to put in that work, you want to go a little bit deeper, he has a $20 add-on that you can do right into there. But hey, get into this course. I believe that this course will not only help you eliminate some of those energy drainers, but start finding some of those energy gainers at the same time. I'm super thankful for you guys. I'm super thankful for this opportunity to speak with you. But remember to keep moving positively, powerfully, and purposefully towards your goal.